Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a reading for the 1st of September 2020 and this reading is for the sign of Sagittarius. That being said, this is a general reading so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever resonates with you and just leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions and you would like to have a personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Also, you can look into the YouTube Dropbox and you will find all the necessary information on how to contact me. On another note, if you do enjoy the channel and you do enjoy the messages in my videos, please do take a brief moment to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. Now, this is a reading for, as I said, the 1st of September. The full moon is on the 2nd of September. So we are about 24 hours away from this beautiful full moon up in the sky. And, you know, being so close like that, we get, you know, really good clarity. We get great energy coming from that full moon. And so, you know, we're just tapping right into it to try and get, you know, the best answers and the best messages that we can get for you. So what we're looking for this full moon, the title here is this relationship going to, is it going to come to an end? Okay, so we want to know what is happening with this relationship that you're in right now. So I'm using here some Moonology cards and I'm also using some Lenormand. So let's just start turning them over and let's see what kind of message I could get for you. I have communication is key. The end of a tough cycle approaches. The energy is gaining momentum. You're very close to achieving your goal. With the coffin, the stars in reverse. And I have the bridge. Okay. So we're going to begin here with the Moonology. Okay, because, you know, it's a full moon. Let's begin with the full moonology here. So we're going to begin with something really, really simple. You already know about it, but I'm going to mention it anyways because it is lacking in so many different relationships. You know, we have a lot of problems with that. It's very difficult. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So that being said, communication is key into your relationship right now. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. Okay, and this card here is all about a cycle, a new cycle of communication. You're beginning with this new moon, a new cycle of communication. Let's start it off onto the good, let's start onto the good path. Let's start communicating, but let's start communicating well. If you're not able to communicate verbally, please do find another way. Maybe it's by writing an email, by writing a letter. Just try and find a way that you can communicate to get your message across, but to get it across in respect and, you know, peacefully, and, you know, just really to get your message across without anger and frustration and one leaving, and, you know, then no good is going to come out of that. So you're much better to just, if it does work for you, write a nice letter or a message, write down what the problem is, how you're feeling, what your solutions are, and they can do the same for you. The important thing here is really to try and find that kind of halfway here where you can, you know, find some kind of common ground. So this is about your communication here. Now, I also have you're very close to achieving your goal, but do you know what your goal is? What is your goal? That being said, I do have to say you need to be careful because this card says you're close to achieving your goal. But I say it all the time. Whatever you do every single day changes the outcome of your reading, and this is a card that proves it. Now, this card here is really about, it's suggesting that the situation right now into your relationship has a possibility, okay? It has a possibility and coming to a peak, but the answer isn't ending with a neat yes or a no, okay? This card here is really reminding you that some adjustments yet may be required before you get what you want. Though certainly you're on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a little bit tense, and so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could just blow. And that's not meant to scare you. It's really just to let you know that a fuse is attached to the situation. So be very careful if you choose to light it up. Okay, so that being said, this relationship here right now at this moment is very precarious. I would say it's like throwing dice onto a gambling table. Okay, you must be very, very careful about what you're going to do, what you're going to say, and where you're going to move along with your goals. I have the end of a tough cycle is going to be approaching here. And this is really about, you know what? I have a question for you. Let's begin like this. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? Have you ever asked yourself that question? How hard are you willing to work and put the effort and the time and the love and the fear and the courage and the strength and the everything? How hard are you willing to work for this relationship? This card is really reminding you that effort is still required. And this is also about, about love. This is really about a card that calls you to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about right now into the love relationship here, us, it's about the ending. Well, you know what? Personal life could be very, very troubled, and you need to prioritize it more. Yes, it's very troubled. I can see it, quite frankly. You have it over here with the coffin. Coffins. What are coffins? Coffins are endings. They're change. They're transitions. There's also some depression. This is really about something that is going to be changing. Okay, when there's a death, but there's also renewal. So there's a birth. There's something changing, a transition going on. The energy is gaining momentum. Like we said over here, it's very, very close. So depending what it is that you're going to do, you're either going to go to the yes or you're going to go to the no. Maybe it all depends on this communication that you're going to be having over here about your issues and where you want to go. Because quite frankly, over here, with the stars, this is all about a wish, but it's about a wish that is not going to be fulfilled. This is a star in reverse. So this is about optimism that is going down. This is about, not quite being on the right path. This is trying to look for your direction. You're a little bit lost into your direction right now. I have the bridges cards. What do bridges do? Bridges, they mend two people together. That being said, these bridges are broken. Are you going to be able to mend them? Are you going to be able to put them together? Are you going to be able to go on one side of the bridge, your partner on the other, and meet yourself in the middle? Are you going to find the solution for that? This is what this reading is all about. So there are some issues. Is this relationship going to end? Honestly, this is really like a roll of dice. As this card said, right straightly over here is no yes, and there's not a no, and there's not a yes. I'm going to keep this one as an uncertain. I don't think this is going to be a person that you're going to marry and you're going to be with for the rest of your days. Will you continue for a little while? Perhaps. It's not sure. It's all going to depend about a situation that's going to be happening very soon, and it's going to depend on how both of you react to it. So that being said, this does end this reading. Once again, it's a general reading. It might not apply to you. Please do take whatever does apply to you. If you would like to have a personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the following readings and have a fantastic day. I'll be seeing you soon.